What's up, everybody? Welcome to Woodness Goodness. I'm your host, Graham, and we are back at it. We are back at building the mobile bar. Today we're gonna just keep moving. The front of the trailer, the curvy part, I think I need to get a longer piece of steel because I don't want to have to weld or seam up the piece that goes around it. So we're gonna hold off on that. But we're gonna start taking up these floorboards, make sure that this in fact won't rust or fall apart anytime soon. So let's get after it, baby. Oh wow, these are just loose in there. That makes it easy. This steel is actually not too bad. Again, you know, I think if water ever got in here or moisture, it was able to find its way out. But, you know, certain spots where the water would not be able to run off anywhere is where the worst rust decay is. So, I sprayed on some WD-40 just to kind of loosen up some of the rust. And then, I mean, I think you can use mineral spirits too to help remove the rust. And so I'm just gonna take my wire brush here, kind of go around, then use my vacuum and suck up any of the rust dust. This is old, right? There's rust on it. I'm not an automotive restorer person. So I can only do so much to it. Also, I don't wanna spend a year on this. I wanna make it as good as possible so we get, you know, 10 years use out of it, maybe 5. So we just gotta take a loss on some of the steel that's rusty and we can patch it up. But ultimately, we're trying to make the absolute best of what we've got. And that's what we're doing. So we're gonna remove as much rust as we can and keep moving. Yeah. I put some mineral spirits in this little spray bottle, and that will also help clean the metal from the research I did. Yo, am I a professional? No. No, I'm not. But it's close. Maybe it's just a little too heavy on the old voltage there. All right, first off, let's show the progression. Yeah, not pretty. We're not even sure if that's gonna hold, okay? But we evolve to the occasion. Boom. Okay, better. We think that's a weld of some kind. It's gonna hold. Okay. Okay, it looks like Graham might be getting it. But can he do better? Of course he can. Boom! Look at that. That looks like a weld. It's a little thick. But look it, there's some ripples. It looks pretty reasonable. We're getting better, baby. We're getting better. Okay, so all the metal is clean. I've even vacuumed it. I've just tried to get all the loose rust off the metal. I used a series of my silicon carbide kind of stripping disc. It doesn't really dig into the metal, but it removes anything loose and easy to remove, like old paint and stuff. I used my metal brush, my little metal spinny brush on my drill, and some mineral spirits mixed with that. So I got my Rust-Oleum Rust Reformer paint. And basically, I've just been doing this as I expose or clean off rusty bits, because, you know, I want to make sure that this is being covered the best of my ability as I do this. You know, there's definitely better ways of getting rid of rust, but they're gonna take way longer. They're gonna take longer, and sometimes they're expensive, but this seems to be a good way of doing it, is, you know, removing all that loose rust, then coming over it with the Rust-Oleum or the Rust Reformer. Okay, I wanted to save this whole sheet, but right where the wheel wells are, you know, water just gotten stuck in behind there over the years, and that's where our rust issue is on this one panel. The rest of the steel is pretty much good. I used mineral spirits, scrubbed it all off, and it's a pretty reasonable piece of steel here. But basically, about, you know, 2 feet, 1.5 feet up, we're gonna cut off an even piece of steel. I'm gonna look on this side too and just cut out a piece that makes sense. Not a piece that doesn't make sense, because I don't want to have to keep buying more metal, but I'm gonna have to buy more metal because of this, because I didn't realize that this happened and I wasn't planning on it, and now here we are. I'm gonna have to buy more steel. That's okay. We're gonna get a really nice straight cut here, because this piece is going to overlap on this new piece, and then we're going to rivet it together, and we just want to make it look real fine. Let's let her buck, baby. Oh. Oh. It's actually pretty good because now I can see everything in behind here. I'm gonna clean off all this metal, put some rust reformer on it, and that should be good. And then we're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side. And that's gonna make me feel really good knowing that, you know, we more or less have as many nooks and crannies taken care of where the rust originally formed. And that should be good.